What's up, everyone? It is the man, it is the myth, it is the legend, it is Baseball Profondo, and I'm here again with another one, baby. Anyway, yeah, it's a great day. The sun was out. It was skin piercing down there. You know how Florida is, and I'm from like Minnesota, so I'm a Yankee. I'm like a snowbird, so I've been down here for about 25 years, and I'm still not used to the weather here, so I was sweating all over the place, and I finally got home. Another day of hustling, and another day, another dollar, folks. You know how that goes. But anyway, let's get into the subject, because I don't want to make this video like too long. My video has been too long lately, which isn't, I don't mind, but sometimes I can really just go off the handle and go into my own world and handle and come out with 10-minute, 9-minute videos. So, and it's so hard to edit. It takes so long. I'm trying to shorten it up, because thanks to all y'all, I'm monetized on Facebook now. I'm monetized on April the 4th. So thank you. I appreciate that. Keep liking, subscribing, and add me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, yeah. And I'm gonna get a Rumble. I got a X, but I don't know how to put videos on that thing. I think they charge you. But anyway, here's the subject. Men win when they learn to be stoic equals women win when they learn to be submissive. Alright. Anyway, a man has to be dominant in society. This has been going on for ages. What do we have in history? We got Napoleon. We got Alexander the Great. We got let's see, Hitler. Saying, even though I'm not with what was going on, I think that was a horrible thing to do to another human being, just like slavery. But it's all right. Anyway, yeah, a man has to always be a conqueror, bro. If a man isn't dominant, if a man shows any sign of fear, he most likely won't be a choice for a woman. And on the flip side of the yin yang, the white and black thing, on the women's side, women got to learn to be submissive to men, son. And it's good when a woman's submissive to men, son. You get your life becomes easier, and your life is hard when you like. I'm not on that homophobic shit or nothing. I'm straight, but as a line. But yeah, we gotta keep it 100. You know, we're gonna hit the numbers. They say when a woman gets married to a woman, they divorce 78%. When a man gets with we're gonna say when a man gets with a woman, they divorce somewhere around like 56%, and a divorce rate. And then when a man gets with another man, they can do their thing. That's their road. But yeah, they got the lowest divorce rate. You know what I'm saying? So, which is kind of biological. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it's because men can understand hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? But like, and women don't. Women think that they're even, and like they don't understand they're in competition, just in a different way. They're not climbing the ladder, but they don't understand they're in competition until the pretty girl walks in that everyone like, and then, you know, they're paying her all the attention, and then, you know, she got to start envying. But anyway, it doesn't work out with women and women together though. Because really, females, it's like when I had like a female dog and she came in contact with another female dog, they pretty much start fighting right away, right when they're done smelling each other's, you know what, and figuring out what gender they were. I highly doubt it would have went that way if it was a male. But anyway, the WNBA has the highest divorce rates because they got a domestic violence problem, son. Because that's why they always break up at 78%. A woman being dominant is only hurting herself, son. If you're dominant in making more money, if you're dominant in being stronger, if you're dominant in being taller, there's going to be a high likely chance that, you know, you might die a cat lady. So that's why you want to always, at least you can change it 2 out of 3. Even if you are making more money than your man, you don't really want him. You don't really want a man like that, because women practice hypergamy. So due to that, you want someone who makes more than you, that's taller than you, and that's stronger than you. So that's going to be hard to find when you know you make 100,000 or 200,000 as a woman, when only 10% of men are making 100 grand. And then 1 to 2 is Drake numbers to Steve Jobs numbers. And so you got to have ambition like that as a man, because if you're not driven like that as a man, also. If you don't have ambition as a man, then you ain't gonna be an option. You gotta be dominant at all in all places. This is why when you see the Meghan Markle with Prince Harry or Prince, I can't remember their names. See, she's submissive, so she gets everything handed to her. I have a job where I done seen girls get cars handed to them after the breakup. I seen girls. I have a home girl. She can go from one house to another house, son, and she can go from her boyfriend's house, right? And she went to her ex's house one time when he wasn't there, and he was cool with her being there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I couldn't believe it, because she already has somebody. But it's crazy. You vice versa. A man can never do that. That's what's crazy about it. But yeah, you gotta be like Steve Jobs. You gotta be like Trump. You gotta be dominant. And then when, like, this is why we need men, for all the women that say they hate men, right? I understand, but like most women like that, you've been with a lot of men, so your brain rewires when you go out like past two men, like I always say. Like your brain is gonna start rewiring, because a woman's not designed to be slutted out like that. Then they're not. It affects their emotions and their feelings. It's called oxytocin. Like, it's released when they have sex. So that's why when they do that, they hate men, and you hear, oh, I hate men and stuff. Yeah, because sometimes you can even like see it in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know that when someone breaks in your house, saying, and it's just, even if you are with a female partner, I'm sure that when you call the cops, who are you gonna want to come, a woman or a male? I'll wait. You're gonna want a male to come, because you know that men are more precise. They're more they're more visual. Saying, so when they let off a shot, you know that motherfucker's gonna be dead. Then I'm not saying women aren't capable, but in a dangerous situation, like even like if you're a firefighter, saying, if your house sets on fire, who are you gonna want to help you? Son, men or women? I'll wait. Yeah, good, men. Then it wouldn't make sense, because if you had women, the job isn't gonna be done like the way it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a high likely chance you're not gonna be saved. They put men on the island. They put women on the island with nothing. Put men on the island with nothing. And the women called back. They gave them about a week. The women went back within a week. The men stayed out there for like 3 or 4, because you gotta understand, men, we understand hierarchy. We understand he's the leader. We understand that he's gonna be the hunter and gatherer. We understand that he's gonna make the fire. We understand that he's gonna be the fisher. So yeah. So anyway, my final conclusion is, women should stay submissive, son, because you gain more. I'm not telling you what to do. You can get lady. A man can literally change your life. A woman can't change mine. It's on me to change my life, son. So you might want to think about that. As for men, to tell you the truth, I understand that men on men have the lowest divorce rate, but a man has to be stoic. A man can't be with another man and be stoic, son. Even though it works out for y'all, you homosexuals, son, but like, because you guys got the lowest divorce rate. What am I gonna say? I can't say nothing. That's just the truth. Anyway, a man has to be stoic, because you have to be dominant at all times. A man can't be in high heels and be respected. A man can't wear nail polish and be respected. A man can't wear lipstick and be respected. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be the dominant figure, most likely. I'm not saying that you can't, or it's not possible, like Young Thug, but nah. You know what I'm saying? That's not a man should be like a general. You know what I'm saying? You got to be emotionless sometimes, son. But anyway, that's it for me, you guys. I kind of went over it. Like and subscribe me on Facebook. Like and subscribe me on YouTube. And like and subscribe me on Instagram. Anyway, peace out. God bless.